This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service. Keeping our Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Highclimber Field on the campus of Shelton High School in, yes, Shelton, Washington. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school spring sports with Evergreen Conference Baseball. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast are Andy Conklin.
Hi, Diedrich.
And Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Jerry.
Nice day, little high clouds, pretty much what you can call it. Nice bright sunshine, though, and we're very happy about that, aren't we?
It's nice and warm on the back today, that's for sure.
Shelton is 4-1 on the season, 0-1 in the conference. The Highclimbers are coming off their first loss of the season on Friday, falling at WF West 4-3 on a walk-off RBI single in the bottom of the seventh inning. You can't get any worse than that, can you?
No, it was they played a good game, and they had that lead going into the seventh, and then gave up a few hits and ended up giving it up there at the end, and that's a tough way to go.
Well, Aberdeen is 3-1 overall, 1-0 in EVCO play. The Bobcats beat Black Hills Friday 10-0 in 5 innings.
Oh wow!
Shelton won the three-game series with Aberdeen last season. The Highclimbers won 2-0 on April 25th and 11-1 almost a year ago on April 1st, 2025. The Aberdeen win over Shelton last season was 4-3 on April 2nd, 2025. Coming up, lineups, batting orders, and, of course, the first pitch. It's Evergreen Conference Baseball. The Aberdeen Bobcats at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. At hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. Homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media, Mason Web TV, so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district. And I'll turn the camera on this time. Welcome back to Highclimber Field. Oh, we've started out really well. We're going to get right into lineups, Jerry. Go quick.
Okay. Playing shortstop, number 1, Bubba Jones. Batting second, the pitcher, number 12, Mason Hill. Batting third, the center fielder, number 99, Aiden Baker. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 8, Sam Schreiber. Batting the third baseman, number 9, Gabe Matthews. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 17, Mylan Bruder. Batting eighth is the designated hitter, number 22, Chad Fretz. Batting is number 4, Colin Hyatt. For the Highclimbers, the home team under Trevor Cahoon, Leading off at shortstop, number 22, Carl Turnbro. Batting second, batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 7, Josh Jacoby. Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 24, Cam Winans. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 1, Daniel Crossan. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 2, Ryan Brady. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 19, Easton Wagner. Batting ninth, Helzer.
All right, thank you, Jerry. As mentioned, Cam Winans on the mound. Start things off. Cam's last outing, let's see here, he pitched in the 9-1 win over Clahalia. 1 earned run, 1 hit, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Faced 14 batters. Here's the first pitch to the leadoff batter. It's strike 1.
Yeah, leading off, the shortstop, Bubba Jones.
High and inside for ball 1, 1-1. Starts to get acclimated to every new system that I decide to implement. Stuck about Bubba. 1 for 2 with a double and 2 runs on the count. Cam taking his time there. Pitch on the way. Swing. It'll be glove there and throw over to first for the out. Nice play there by Zane Hardy.
Yeah, heck of a play by Zane right there, coming in charging hard and had to throw across his body to get him at first and play.
Is your second hitter, the pitcher, number 12, Mason Hill.
Mason Hill 0 for 1. Walked a couple times, scored a run. It's like you're waiting for him to say more.
No, that's wonder what's going here. Maybe they didn't exchange cards or something. That's trying to make sure everything's situated before they get going here.
I got the wrong one. That's always possible. Hill on with the first pitch. Up, I should say, not on. Up, and he swings at the first pitch, and it's a line drive foul into that gap between the woodshed and the clubhouse.
Yep.
Hey, swinging a ground ball. That one's going to be gloved at third base. Throw to first. And a nice play there as well. 2 down.
Yep, Ryan Brady on that play. By Cam had a little slider coming in there, and he just rolled over on it. And nice little 2-hopper to Ryan at third, and strong throw across for the second out.
So 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 99, Aiden.
Yes.
Chasing that high outside strike.
Here's next pitch, 2. Strike 2 called.
Good job of changing levels there by Cam. He's out high and outside, and then came back on that low inside half, and hitter gave up on about halfway of the plate.
I gone into the parking lot.
That was out of here in a hurry.
Yeah. I don't know, at that play-in game that we did, Jerry and I did last season,
Yeah.
And I wondered why nobody else was parked where I was parked.
That's always a telltale sign, isn't it?
Yeah. It's too late when I looked over and I said, oh, I hit my car.
Yep.
All right. Another foul off, still 0-2. Here's the next pitch on the way. Ooh, just missed for ball 1. Looks like a good pitch from here, but wow.
Yeah, a little low, but, Aiden's been chasing on that, but looks like Cam just missed his location a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on for the Bobcats here. Top of the first, no score. Just underway. Here's the pitch on the way. Ooh, and that one hit.
Broke harder than Cam expected, I think, and got him to first base just right off the shoe. It's interesting because, the old days you used to have to try to make an effort to get out of the way, but now.
Now up the cleanup hitter, the catcher, number 8, Sam Schreiber.
And Sam, 1 for 4. And he scored a run. So 1 on, 2 out. Throw over to first. Baker slides back, or dives back safely. Slides back? I don't know if he's dive back.
Cam does a good job of holding people on over at first.
His first pitch to the plate, outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 out, pitch on the way, still a bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Cam throws low 80s to mid 80s. Pretty good velocity.
High ball, that looks like it's going to drop into right field for a base hit. Crossing up with it, and he'll throw it all the way across the third, holding the runners at first and second. Or should say, hold the runner at second, and runners at first.
Fifth hitter for the Bobcats, the left fielder, number 44, Danny Hedgecraft.
Donovan, actually. Hedgepeth. 1 for 2, a walk, 2 runs scored. Pitch 1, make it a ball. I know you're trying to read it off that small little thing. Next pitch outside, ball 2. That's why. Here's the 2-0 high, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Baker's at second.
I'm sure he'll be taken here.
Just pitch on the way. There's your strike, called 1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 2 on. Here's pitch on the way, swing, and that's going to go foul, third baseline.
Yep, full count for Cam here. It'd be nice to see him get an out and get out of this inning without any damage.
Here's a pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. That way to the bottom of the frame. Highclimbers coming up on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
HCC and Hood Canal Communications are continuing our partnership to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every strikeout and run scored during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to strike out hunger by donating to one of the following food banks. Bottom of the first we go, no score. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, the Bobcats had no runs on 1 hit. There was
Better to leave them off the base altogether.
Yeah, that's true, but if they get there, it's best they stay there.
Well, that's a good point. I don't know, I'm being picky maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, and not every game is going to be a perfect game we called for the other night.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool, and I just kind of just sat there and it didn't really sink in until well after the game that what had just happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like nobody was overly excited.
Right.
Dugout. You don't mention it, you don't talk about it, you just
keep on rolling, right?
Yeah.
We were doing what we can to talk about it because we didn't want it to continue, but boy, she fought through our juju, and we were swinging late. We were talking about the perfect game the whole time, trying to break it up.
Yeah. And
I don't like to talk.
Jerry. All right. With that in
Turnbow.
he's had a little bit of a rest. He did take a shot and takes the ball 1. Was it a ball or a strike? It was a ball, yeah. Okay. We could talk about that where he kind of had something pop up. And
quite the shiner there, but it's good to see him back in the top of the lineup. He's a great little spark plug at the top, and it's nice to get him on the bases because he's fast.
So 1-1 is the count to Carl Turnbow. Pitch on the way, and he'll reach for that one, and he'll hook that one foul at the third base line.
Yeah, we sure enjoyed watching him last year.
Oh, he gets on base, and he does that dancing out there. I'd hate to be nuts if I was pitcher. Of course, I didn't pitch, so never mind. We already went through all that. Here's the 1-2, and there's a...
That's going to squirt through.
Yeah, that's going to sneak through into right field. Turnbow's on. Lead off batter.
And now up is your second hitter, number 20, the center fielder, Michael Carlson.
Oh, Michael. Let's see. Where was Michael? Oh, there it is. Well, he walked once, scored a run, stole a base in his last outing on Friday. That 0 for 0 thing.
I think he would have got in there
Even
though
if
the throw was.
Yeah, it was
off.
a good, strong throw. It was going to be close, but I think he would have beat it.
Yeah, I think so.
And that pitch was a strike, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, I should mark that down.
Yeah, maybe so, yeah. Turnbow takes his lead out there, does his dance, pitching.
Little off-speed slider right there, and Michael was out in front of that one.
Again, Carl Turnbow and second base. After lead off. Doing what he does. Pitch on the way. It's going to be high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Carlson. There's the chess game out there. Ooh, strike 3 called, and that's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, nice little curveball from the pitcher right there, and
So 1 out, 1 on. I'll give you what Silas does on that check swing. They're going to say it's a strike. Silas with 1 for 3, 2 RBIs and a stolen base against WF West on Friday. Outside and away. 1-1 to count.
Silas does a really good job of covering the plate. He's got great hands, he's strong, and he's an imposing figure up there in the box.
Again, Turnbow out there at second base waiting. Next pitch on the way to Huff is a ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. Watching Carl out there at second base when he gets there.
Yeah, just wants to catch the pitcher's eye for a split second.
Pitch on the way, swinging a pop-up. That's headed over our heads. Out of play. Evens the count of 2 and 2. 1 out, 1 on. Carl Turnbow at second base. Scoring the game. Pitch on the way. That's, ooh, it dropped in there.
Oh, boy.
Strike 3. That looked high, and it dropped in for strike 3. And that's out number 2.
Yeah, if this was major leagues, he'd be challenging that call for sure.
Yes. And now up is your cleanup hitter, the first baseman, number 7, Jacob Jacoby.
Jacob 0 for 2 against. So 2 out, 1 on. And Turnbow gets thrown back, and he's asking for a balk on that. As Hill did step off and turn around.
It actually doesn't matter if he does step off or not. When you can fit
to Jacoby on the check swing outside ball 1. Now when you call it a check swing, he just was going to go for it. And thought, that's not a good pitch.
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah. Second base pitch and a line drive right to the glove of Hill. It bounces out, underhands it, and he'll get Jacoby at first for the final out. Well, the Highclimbers, they leave 1 out there.
Time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers...
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Top of the second.
Well, the Highclimbers in the bottom of the first had no runs on 1 hit by Carl Turnbow, and then there was no errors, 1 left on base.
Okay.
Shot right back up the middle that the pitcher kind of, sometimes luck favors you and you get that glove on it and it doesn't squirt away too far, so he was able to make that play.
Yeah.
That would have scored a run for sure.
So it looks like Gabe Matthews will lead things. Scored a run and 2 walks against Black Hills on Friday. So we'll step in, wait for the first pitch from Ken Winans. Here it comes.
Little slider there with some late bite.
Shows bunt, does Matthews. Rolls it right up the first baseline, throw over there, and took a little collision too. So 1 away.
Good coverage there by number 8 for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, Harding came over.
Yeah, Zane,
first.
And we know, Zane's not afraid of those collisions. When we go back to the football season, he was involved in a lot of them, so he's capable of holding his ground for sure.
Now up is the 7th hitter, the first baseman, number 17, Mylan Bruner.
And Bruner, if I look at the right sheet, was 0 for 2. Did score a run. Against Black Hills. Pitch on the way. It's going to still be a bit high. So 2 balls, no strikes. To Bruner. 1 out, nobody on for the Bobcats. Top of the 2nd, no score. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 called. Looks like Bruner wanted to go with that.
Yeah, that's a good looking pitch.
Here's the 2-1. Ground ball right into the waiting glove of Jacoby at first for out number 2. A little more effort than I made it sound like, but
Yeah.
It's like Carl's getting back in the groove.
Yeah, he's a hitter, number 22, Chad Fretz.
He swings at the first pitch that'll be foul at the third base line.
And he's the 8th batter in the lineup for the Bobcats.
So 2 outs, bases are empty. For Chad Fritz. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2.
Seen behind that pitch quite a bit.
Next pitch on the way. Outside and away. Ball 1. 1-2 count.
As a pitcher and a catcher, when you see a swing late, you don't want to throw something off speed and speed that bat up. So you just want to go right back to that fastball.
Next pitch, the ground ball chopper. Going to be gloved there by and that will end the inning for the Bobcats. We head to the bottom of the frame, no score. Shelton coming up.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit. $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. 2481 today.
Bottom of the 2nd we go, no score.
5th here for the Highclimbers in the lineup is Cam Winans, the pitcher, and he's working on a 1-hitter. And number 24 stepping in.
Cam was 0 for 3 against WF West on Friday. We'll step in, wait for the pitch from Hill. I just looked over there to that side of the pool, and I realized one of these days the ball's going to hit all the infrastructure that Hood Canal Communications put up for us to do these games.
Oh.
Just realize that. Here's the 0-1 to Cam Winans. He'll swing in a low one, strike 2. It's a good target, isn't it? If you look over there.
Yeah.
There's a backstop there, but I don't know if that's going to really do any good. Pitch on the way.
Heck of a play by the third baseman there. He laid out for that to his glove side and was able to get to his feet quickly, and he threw a really hard shot across the infield to get Cam in time.
Batting second. I enjoyed watching him pitch last year.
Oh yeah, he's a heck of a pitcher.
I don't have any information on him. It's ball 1.
He's done a good job of turning himself into an effective hitter too. So he's good.
Headed over there to right field on the run. To grab it on the run out there is going to be Height, and that's out number 2.
Pretty good poke to the right. Made a decent play on the move.
And now up, your third hitter this inning is third baseman, number 2, Ryan Brady.
Ryan 0 for 1 with a walk and scored a run. Pitch on the way. He'll swing that one. Is that fair? No, I guess it's going to be foul. Hooked right before it got to the bag.
Good job of going down and getting that. Just too bad. That was a good little swing he put on that.
From my angle, it was fair, but you know, what do I know? From Andy's angle, it was foul.
Yeah, it was foul.
And we're talking about 6 inches between the two of us. And they said football's a game of inches.
Baseball is definitely a game of inches.
Yeah. Here's the next pitch on the way. Ooh, strike at the knees. Two out, nobody on for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the second, no score. This pitch on the way. Reached for it. Gets it right back off the chop to Hill. He'll throw over to first base, and that'll do it for the Highclimbers in the inning. We head to the third. Still no score. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
For Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/.
Community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Third inning. That's the third inning. We go. No score. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, the Highclimbers in the bottom of the second had no runs on no hits. There was no errors committed and nobody left on base. And now leading off for the ball is Greg Edwards, the second baseman, number 7. Both pitchers are working on a one-hitter in the first 2 innings.
Edwards took a ball on his first pitch. Here's the next pitch. Outside, hit the corner. Strike 1 called. 1-1. Here's pitch on the way. Ooh, that looked like same location, but that's going to be ball 2.
Maybe just a half an inch more outside.
Well, you know.
It looked pretty good from here, but
again, we're not on the plate. Here's the pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Greg Edwards. Base swing, and that one's going to be fouled off first base line. Counter's now full to Edwards. For some reason, it's wrong here on the game changer, but it's all right. Here's pitch on the way. Swing and a little foul ball just over the head of Turnbow into shallow center. And Edwards turns corner at first. Turnbow tried to get it, just couldn't get it up high enough.
Yeah, it's a little Texas leaguer, just a little bloop over the infield, and it found some grass. Aberdeen has a base runner with nobody out.
And now up is Bubba Jones, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to the second baseman back in the first.
So runner at first. Again, run. Shown that one is be fouled off, so 1-1 to count. Make that play next time, Jerry.
I should have brought my glove.
So 1 ball, 1. Top of the third we are. Throw over to first. Ooh, nice job by that.
Yeah, he had to get up the ladder in a hurry, didn't he?
Wow.
That was it was a good move, and they got him leaning, but the throw was way high, and lucky that Jacob's a good athlete out there and made the play.
Another throw over to first. Edwards dives back safely that time, almost like he expected it. Here's pitch on the way. Just a bit outside.
Ooh.
Balls 1 strike to Bubba Jones. Greg Edwards at first base for Aberdeen. Nobody out for the Bobcats. Here's pitch on the way. There's a strike down the middle of the plate. 2-2. Bubba actually knew it after it came in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He knew right away.
Here's the 2-2. Winans. Ooh.
Yeah, a little inside. Close.
Very close. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count goes full to Bubba Jones. Edwards away, swing, and a line drive that's going to get into center field. Edwards goes to second, and Jones is at first. So 2 on for Aberdeen.
And that's the third hit for the Bobcats in this game. He's been back in the first.
So 2 on, nobody out for Aberdeen here. Runners at first and second. Pitch on the way. Throw by Drew Helser. So 1 away.
Yeah, it was the high pitch. Good job by Cam seeing him square around to bunt through the pitch high and gave the catcher a good opportunity to throw him out at third. That was well done by Cam recognizing that bunt.
Pitch with a ball. Throw over to first base. This time runner at first base.
Always nice to get that lead run, huh?
Mason Hill, the batter. Pitch on the way. That one hit him in the hand as well as the bat. Now it'll be a hit batter. Crowd wants a foul ball. Now we're going to talk about this one. I mean, I heard a lot of wood.
And that's the second hit batter.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it looked like it may have hit him in the hand, and the hand, I've always been taught the hand's part of the bat.
Right.
And especially if you got a check swing going. Contact,
Yeah.
but
So we'll see what the decision is.
So you're saying
Oh,
that
they're
could be
gonna
a
say-
little debatable?
yeah, I think he's wrong. I just think he's flat wrong here. I think that should have been a foul ball.
Well, runners at first and second again for the Bobcats. Pitch on the way for Baker. He swings and he fouls one off the mini dome.
Oh, yeah.
Now up is Aiden Baker, number 99, their center fielder.
Here's pitch on the way. Ooh, that one did hit Baker. No doubt on that one.
Yep.
got Jones at third.
And now up is number 8, the catcher, cleanup hitter, Sam Schreiber. And Sam is 1 for 1, had a single.
So Jones is at third, Hill is at second, and Baker's at first for the Bobcats.
Good job by Drew Helser right there after a couple of hit batters right back to back. He went out and had a quick little chat with Cam trying to.
Here's first pitch. It's a strike down the middle of the plate. So 1 to Schreiber. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch on the way. Swinging a chopper back to the mound. It's 1 away and 1 out, and that's out number 2 as they get Jones at home. Bases remain loaded, but they're now 2 out. Sorry, I didn't update that graphic, did I?
And now up is your 5th hitter, number 44, the left fielder, Danny Hedgegriff. He is 0 for 1.
Pitch on the way, it's going to be high. Ball 1. Pitch in there for strike 1 called. 1-1 to Hedgepeth. Again, the bases are loaded. 2 out now for the Bobcats. Pitch. Ooh, outside. Ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Hedgepeth did a good job stop. No, I'm going to say he did not go. So then that brings in a run. So Aberdeen gets a run on a hit batter. It makes it 1-0 Bobcats. The bases still loaded.
Give Danny Hedgegriff a RBI on that walk.
Come on, boys, 2 down now. Come on, get out.
And now up is
first pitch was a ball. Next popped up, and that is not playable. 1-1. Gabe Matthews a step back in. Bases loaded, 1 in, 2 out for Aberdeen. It's 1-0 ball game. Top of the 3rd. Here's pitch on the way. Swinging another pop up out of play.
Yeah, he's not letting anything sneak by him.
So again, the bases are loaded. Baker. Everybody else advances a base, and that makes it 2-0 Aberdeen. Runners at second and third now. Pitch on the way. Oh.
That's a balk. That's going to score a run.
That is a balk. Oh, boy. So another run will come in to score on the balk, making it 3-0. So 3 in for Aberdeen, 2 out, and the runner at third base is Hedgepeth at third, and Trevor Cahoon and Drew Helser are going to come in and have a chat with Cam Winings on the mound.
Yeah, they're just trying to see how he's feeling, seeing if he's feeling all right out there. Pitching coach is trying to talk to him about what he's got going, what it looks like, what it feels like, and all that stuff. Try and give him a little bit of confidence right here. Remind him that he's just got to get 1 more out, and then they get the opportunity to get some runs back. But got to have Cam step back up right here.
That was just a weird play when he just went to throw, and it got stuck in his hand. I don't.
Yeah, it's like his foot slipped or something. You know, they don't, on this turf, they don't wear spikes, and they wear turf shoes, and those are fine so long as everything's landing correctly.
Right.
But
so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 3 in for Aberdeen. 3-0. There's a swing and a foul off. That's the sound there. Count remains 2-2. 1 on and 2 out for Aberdeen. Again, 3-0 Bobcats. And they got him running in on the tag on that pitch. But the damage was done. We're going to talk about this here. As, yeah, you'll see what they score here when we come back. It's Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC.
When experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
We're back here for the bottom of the third. The Aberdeen Bobcats get 3.
Yeah, on one hit, and there was no errors, and nobody left on.
3 batters hit by pitch in that inning really hurts.
Yes.
It looked safe. He looked safe to me, but
he looked like he was in there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like the tag
looked like
was
he
late.
was underneath the.
Yep. Looked like a late tag, but you know the end result is he was out. Highclimbers are up to bat.
Usually the calls even out. Usually.
Yeah, you'd like to believe that.
Easton Wagner will lead things off for the Highclimbers.
Yeah.
Number 19.
DH today.
Yep, the designated hitter, Easton Wagner.
Took ball 1. Got a little reaction out there.
Easton does. He's got a good nose for the strike zone up there, and doesn't help out too often.
Here's pitch on the way. Swings. That one's fouled off. Hit about 3 different. Easton Wagner leading things off with the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the third inning, 3-0 Aberdeen. Pitch on the way. Ooh, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 3-1 the count to Wagner.
Good hitters count right here. This is where he can really just dial into what he wants.
Pitch on the way, and he's swinging a fly ball. Is it going to drop? It does. So 1 on.
And now up is number 9, the second baseman, Zane Harding. Zane made a nice defensive play the last inning.
Yep. He made that play
the
at
top
first.
of the inning. I mean,
Yeah, he made that play at first, covering for the first.
That was great.
So 1 on, nobody out. Here's the first pitch to Harding. He shows bunt. He'll bunt it right back to the pitcher. Hill will scoop it up, throw it over to first base, and that's out number 1 on the.
Good little sacrifice bunt there to move the runner along. Nice job. That won't count against his batting average because it's sacrifice bunt.
And now up is Carl Turnbull. And Carl is 1 for 1, had a steal. Unfortunately was left on base there in the first inning.
1 on, 1 out for Shelton. Trailing Aberdeen 3-0. Pitch on the way to Turnbow. Drops in for ball 1. That pitch is very deceptive, isn't it?
It was a slow little curveball coming out of his hand. You could you see Carl recognized it early and was able to lay off.
Next pitch on the way is fastball. That one's swung on and fouled up the third base line. Nice play out there when handed by.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you're not seeing me do that very often. Barehanded, too. I don't know.
Trevor's got big old mitts out there.
So 1-1 is the count. Not one on. Wagner at second base. Pitch on the way to Turnbow. He reached for it, and that one's going to be foul. It's a 1 ball, 2 strikes to Turnbow. Nothing ball game here. Bottom of the third inning. Shelton at bat. Pitch on the way. Be outside of the ball, too. So 2-2 the count to Turnbow. Easton Wagner over at second base, 1 away for Shelton. Pitch on the way, swing, and a line drive will drop into left field for a base hit. Turnbow's going to, I'm sorry, hold up there. He called out at home. Turnbow makes his way to second base. A little hesitation at third by Wagner might have been the difference, because he was going to hold up, and the coach said go, go, go.
He was out.
He was out at home. 2 down.
So Carl Turnbow is 2 for 2 out there.
Yep, single to left, and then he just advanced on the throw to the plate, and so Carl's on second base right now.
And now up is Michael Carlson, the center fielder, number 20, and he is 0 for 1.
He swung and missed the first pitch. 2 out, 1 on. Turnbow at second base. Here's pitch to Carlson, check swing, got strike 2. Pitch on the way. High ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, 1 on. 3-0 ball game. Aberdeen with the lead. Shelton at bat. Michael Carlson waiting for the 1-2.
Carl got a good read on that, coming off of the catcher, and didn't get far enough away for him to advance, so he did the smart thing and stays home.
One on, pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that will be that for the Highclimbers here in their half of the third. We head to the fourth, 3-0 Aberdeen with the lead, and coming up, it's Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC.
Reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. Jerry.
In the bottom of the third, the Highclimbers had no runs. They had 2 hits. There was no errors and 1 left on base.
With that home plate umpire, it looks like he wasn't really worried whether or not the tag was made and all of that, but rather that the catcher may have been too far up the line and blocking the plate. Throw came in, and so he when you go back and you'll replay it in your head, he probably had an argument there, but
guess who's up again?
Yep.
Gabe Matthews.
So here's the first pitch to Matthews. Strike at the knees.
That one hasn't been a strike all day.
Yeah, it seemed a little low, but I'm not getting paid.
Comment for me. Pitch on the way. Outside ball 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Gabe Matthews. For the Bobcats, they're up 3-0. Top of the 4th we are. Pitch on the way. Ooh, inside ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, top of the 4th. It's going pretty quick this game.
Oh, you say that in every game, Jerry. Pitch on the way. Ground ball is going to go up the middle. Turnbow will grab it there. Throw it over to Jacoby at first. And that's out number 1.
And now up is number 17, the first baseman, Mylan Bruner. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to the shortstop in the 2nd.
So 1 out for the Bobcats. Here's the first pitch to Bruner. Inside for ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Ground ball foul. Third base line. 1-1. Little choppers. Looks like the dandelions are popping up and then they're in the outfield a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it was recently mowed too, but you can see those little yellow flowers for sure.
Yeah. Part of this field, infield being turf.
Right. Does that make me a color guy?
Yes, it does. Talking about color. Here's the 1-1 for ball 2. I don't even know if that's a politically correct term anymore. You're the analyst.
Oh, okay. I thought I added color to the broadcast.
Well, you do add color to the broadcast, but you analyze what happened. Ooh, that's ball 3. And Jerry's the scorekeeper.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of color in himself, especially today.
Yeah, he's all purple and gold. Husky pride today.
Surprised he didn't show up with his Aberdeen shirt. Pitch on the way. Little ground ball that Turnbow's going to get to. Long throw across.
Wow.
Got him. Oh, Jacoby
play.
get a great extension there, keeping that foot on the bag.
Yeah, great job by Carl going into the 5-hole and getting that backhand pick and then coming up on with no wasted motion and throwing a strong ball across the infield. But then Jacob had to make a heck of a stretch over at first to get the out.
Yeah.
It's a 2-way.
Now up is the designated hitter, number 22, Chad Fretz. He is...
Got hit by a pitch. He's headed to first base. So 2 away and 1 on for Aberdeen. And this is Greg Edwards.
Yep. And Greg is a 1 for 1. Had a single
out of
back in the
play.
second.
Sorry. For strike 1.
I'll talk faster.
Sorry, I thought you were done. Oh.
I know.
You were not done, but that's all right. Next pitch on the way. It's going to be strike. So no balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, 1 on. Fretz is at first base, excuse me, for the Bobcats. Ooh, we got a little piece of that one, but nope.
They're calling a balk.
They're calling a balk. Oh boy. Interesting. So Fretz will make his way to second base.
Yeah, Chad Fretz now in scoring position for the Bobcats.
Here's the 0-2. This time, a little less urgency on that throw, and the out is recorded. So that'll do it for the Bobcats here in their half of the 4th. They're still up 3-0. Shelton coming up.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth, find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required and some restrictions may apply. Share the love. Share the 2481 today.
And we're back here for the bottom of the fourth inning. Still 3-0 Aberdeen.
Yeah, no runs, no hits. Is Carl Turnbull through to first 3 times for 3 outs.
Kind of like tying a record.
So it looks like Silas Hoff leading things off, am I right?
Yep.
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah, Silas Hoff, the left fielder, number 27.
3-0 ball game. Hit pitch on the way. And Hoff takes strike 1.
He struck out in the first inning on a pitch that he thought was high, and see what happens here.
Next pitch on the way. There's strike 2 called. There's next pitch from Hill. There's a ground ball. Is going to be gloved there by the second baseman. Throw to first for the out. Also routine play there by Edward.
On the put out.
And now up is number 7, the first baseman, Jacob Jacoby. He is 0 for 1, grounded out to the pitcher.
So 1 away. Pitch on the way. Check swing. You're going to give him a strike.
I think he thought that was a little outside, but.
Now, so did the Highclimbers. Now, you guys couldn't quite hear it. There's a murmur coming from that direction.
Yeah.
So 0-1 to Jacoby. Pitch on the way. That's high. Ball 1. 1-1. I don't know why I could hear that better than you guys. But here's a pitch on the way. This could be ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the fourth, 3-0 Aberdeen with the lead. Shelton at bat. Jacob Jacoby. Next pitch on the way. Swinging, that one's popped up.
Could be out of here.
It could be. Oh, into the bullpen. And is that a home run or a ground rule double? It's going to be a ground rule double. Well, now Jacoby's held up at second base. It's a home run. So the Highclimbers get on the board with a solo home run out there. Jacob with an emphatic stomp on that home plate. We're still talking about it, just looking for the ball. Height kind of went up against the fence and knocked the gate open in the bullpen out there.
And that was the 4th hit for the Highclimbers. And that one for Jacoby.
Coach Bruner is not happy about anything that's been going on right here.
Yeah, I think the coaches are probably a little frustrated right now with the.
Looked like the umpire gave the coach a little bit of a warning there, and he had to take himself back to the dugout or risk being thrown out.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-1. Go ahead.
Out to the shortstop, back in the second.
First pitch. He's going to hit that one with a lot of power, but it goes foul over the mini dome.
Yeah, good little inside-out swing right there.
So 1 in for the Highclimbers, 1 out. Nobody on. Here's the 0-1, and he's swinging and miss by Winans for strike 2.
Now Cam's got to shorten up and just try to get a ball in play.
Pitch on the way. It's a good game.
Good eye by Cam.
Really does crowd that plate, doesn't he?
Yep.
And he steps out just a little bit. Pitch on the way. It's going to be ball 2. So 2-2 to count.
Daring you to come inside, and that's kind of a place you don't want to live with a lefty hitter. They love that inside pitch. They could just turn on it and smoke it down the line.
Hill will step off. Winans will step out.
Everybody resets.
Yeah. Here comes the pitch. Swing, a little dribbler that goes foul. Stays 2-2.
Job of fighting off that pitch right there for Cam.
Steps back in really close to the plate and inches back. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. So it's 2 away and 1 in for the Highclimbers.
And now up is Daniel Crossan, the right fielder. He flew out in the 2nd inning to the right fielder. Yeah, that was a long fly.
Oh, swings at the first pitch, fouls it off.
First pitch curveball from him, trying to keep him off balance. Daniel did a nice job of keeping contact.
So 2 away and 1 in for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. Swing and another hit that's going to go out of the woodshed. 0-2. Crossing, step back in, wait for the next pitch from Hill. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 2 out, 1 in for Shelton here. It's a 3-1 ball game. Comes next pitch on the way. Ooh, just inside.
That pitch, but it broke right at the end and still stayed inside.
So 2-2 the count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 in. On the way, it's outside, and the count goes full.
Nice job working a full count here, making him work a little bit on the mound. And Daniel started off 0-2, and then he's fought his way back to a favorable situation here for himself.
There's the 3-2 from Hill to Crossan. Smacks that one. It's headed out there. It's up and under it for the out. It's going to be height. So the Highclimbers get 1. We head to the
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and going paperless with PVD3. It's quick and easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. $1 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
Head to the 5th inning of play. 3-1 is the score. The Bobcats coming up. We have a new pitcher for the Highclimbers, and Gunnar Jensen. Unfortunately, his last outing was that walk-off on Friday, that one pitch that ended the ball game. And
He's a strong kid, though. He's forgotten about that by now. He's just going to go out there and work hard and get the ball over the plate and let his defense play behind him.
Cam Winans moves to first base, and Jacob Jacoby's out of center field. Everything else seems to be the same. I think we might have a change of lineup here as well for the. No, maybe not. Here comes Bubba Jones.
Yep. Is 1 for 2. Scored the first run back in the third. Had a single. 1 for 2.
There's the first pitch to Bubba Jones from Gunnar Jensen, a little bit high.
Like he tried to throw a little slider and he just lost a grip on it, and it ended up staying up above the zone.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little ground ball. Harding's going to backhand, or actually underhand, and throw it over to Winans for the out. So 1 away for the Bobcats.
Nice job by Zane. Did everything right, got the out.
And now up is your pitcher, number 12, Mason Hill. Mason has scored the second run, and he is 0 for 1.
Pitched in, was low for ball 1.
And he was hit by a pitch?
He was hit by a pitch in third, yep.
Do you have 3 or 4 hit by pitch?
I have 4.
You have 4? Okay.
I'm glad you guys do that stuff. This by myself, I don't know what I did. Here's the next pitch on the way to Hill is low, ball 2. I just have the easy job, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want anything to do.
It's all right.
No, you do a wonderful job.
We're okay. We're working as a team. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Your pitch on the way. It's going to be 3 balls to Hill.
Oh, I thought there was a strike in there. My bad.
Yeah, comes a little bit of chatter here. Pitch on the way. And there's a walk. So Hill heads to first base.
And now up is number 99, the center fielder, Aiden Baker. And he has been hit twice by a pitch, and he scored the game.
I guess I have 5 hit by pitch.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good pitch on the way. That's going to be a strike to Baker. The board says 0 outs, but there's 1 out, right? Am I right? There it goes.
There is 1 out, yeah.
There it goes. They finally updated that. I was a little bit confused, but that's a throw over to first. Hill dives back safely. Gunnar Jensen on the mound for the Highclimbers, 3-1 ball game. Aberdeen at bat with the lead pitch on the way. It's going to drop in there for strike 2.
Nice pitch right there.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch.
Yep. Broke late. Batter had given up on it, and it broke right across the top of the zone for a strike.
So Baker waits for the 0-2. He'll swing in that one. Gonna drop in to left field for base hit. Huff has to chase it to the fence. Hill goes to third. Baker speeding around second, heading to third. Hill comes in to score for Baker, making it 4-1. Wow.
And the reason for that triple is because he didn't touch it at all. Right?
Yep, that was a good hard shot, and Silas thought he had a beat on it, and he dove for it, laid out. But you're on an island out there, and you got to knock that ball down, or it's going to be extra bases. And Aberdeen took advantage of that.
Baker's got some speeds. I'm sorry, Jerry.
Sam Schreiber. Sam is 1 for 2. Had a single in the first and flew out to the shortstop back in the third.
Be ball 1 on the first pitch.
Aberdeen's real aggressive at third base. They are just itching to have a ball go off the. A nice secondary lead, getting down the line 4 or 5 steps after that pitch delivered.
Pitch on the way, and that's going to be strike.
Well, Andy, you're absolutely correct, because you look at that squeeze play where they.
Yep.
That right there is evidence.
Absolutely.
Well, if you watch Baker run, he's got some serious speed. There's the pitch, and it's going to be popped up out of play.
The whole time he was running, he was wheeling.
Came very close to overtaking Hill, the runner in front of him. That's some speed. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Schreiber. Pitch on the way. Swing, and it's going to be dropping in. Oh, it's just foul. Boy, it looked like it was going to be fair to me. Wow.
Yeah, at first it looked like it was going to stay in, but it did.
A little help with the wind that comes from center field now.
Yeah,
little help.
A lot of top hand in that, and you guys had that nice hard line drive that you see sometimes from those right-handed hitters, and they just a little too hard foul.
So 1 out, 1 on, 1 in for the Bobcats. 4-1 is the score. Schreiber the back.
Yeah, nice little fastball on the inside half, and batter didn't think it was a strike, but it was a great pitch.
And now up is the left fielder, number 44, Danny Edgegift. And Danny is 0 for 1, struck out in the first and walked, and had an RBI in the third.
Took strike 1 on that. Bill Baker over there at third base for the Bobcats. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Hedgepeth. 0-2 count. 2 out, 1 on, 1 in for the Bobcats. Leading at 4-1. A fly ball, left field. Hoff under it this time. Grabs it, and that will end the inning. But the Bobcats add 1. They lead 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. By HCC.
We are taking our best shot to strike out hunger in our community. This spring, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are continuing our partnership to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every strikeout and be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to strike out hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And we're back for the bottom of the 5th inning, 4-1. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, the Bobcats had 1 run on a triple, and there was no errors, and there was 1 left on base. You know what's interesting about this game? No errors so far. That's
how baseball should be played.
Yeah.
Do you have how many pitches Aberdeen's pitcher is?
Let's see here. He's working on 57.
Okay. Efficient.
That's why we had this great little game changer app over here. Notice I got it up here so you could actually look at it if you could see that far.
Yeah, it's got a nice little sun glare for me.
Yeah, it figures.
But
leading off here in the bottom of the 5th is Ryan Brady, the third baseman, number 2. He is 0 for 1, grounded out to the pitcher back into second.
Here's first pitch to Brady. It's going to be low, and he's going to hit him at the knees. Wow. It's really low to me.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't like that pitch. He's not going to offer it that one very often.
Here's the 0-1. Outside ball, 1-1-1. Get out and enjoy the weather because tomorrow's not going to be pretty.
That's true.
Yeah.
We'll be under the tent tomorrow, the softball field.
Thank goodness we have artificial field.
And that one's fouled off the mini dome. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ryan Brady. This pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. So that's out number 1 for Shelton.
And now up is your designated hitter for the Highclimbers, Easton Wagner, number 19. And he is 1 for 1, has a single.
Sound like you're going to say
What's that?
You sound like you're going to say something else.
Oh.
So 1 out.
I won't pause.
Yeah, first pitch
Or
to
whatever.
Wagner is the low ball one. No, it just the tone was like you had something else to add, and then you just stopped.
Yeah, he had a nice little single to right in the third inning.
They pitch on the way, and then a ground ball, backhanded it by the shortstop. Throw to first, just in time to beat Wagner. Bubba Jones with a nice play there.
Good strong throw. That's a hard throw, and people.
Zane Harding, the second baseman, number 9. He is 0 for 1, grounded out to the pitcher back in the third.
It's actually 0 for 0 because of the sacrifice bunt that the pitcher fielded.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So it doesn't count against his batting average.
Oh, okay.
Harding took strike 1.
All right. So. All right.
Side ball 1, right?
Thank
1-1.
you for the clarification.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
It's good to have the experts here.
I just keep good notes.
Well, you're an expert. Come on.
Well, thank you, Deidre, for.
Pitch on the way.
That's in.
That one's going to be a base hit into left field. Harding will round to first and hold up there. So on and a 2 away for the Highclimbers here in
And that's
the
the
bottom
fifth
of the
hit.
5th.
5th hit for the Highclimbers.
Nice job by Zane recognizing that pitch and getting the barrel of the bat in second base.
And now up is Carl Turnbow, and Carl has done a great job out in the field, and he's got 2 for 2, 2 singles and a steal.
Pitch on the way. Still strike 1. Harding at first base, 2 down for the Highclimbers. Bottom of the 5th, 4-1 is their score. Aberdeen on top, Shelton at bat. Pitch on the way, runner goes. Throw to second, into center field it goes as Harding is safe. Knock the bag off.
And give him a steal on that.
Good strong throw, just a little bit offline.
Yeah.
You know, the catcher's got a good arm back there.
Was a ball, so 1-1 the count to Turnbow. Zane Hardy in scoring position at second base with 2 out for the Highclimbers, trailing 4-1. Hill looks back at second base. Third baseman going out to get it, to call for it, and Matthews will grab it, and that is that for the Highclimbers. In the inning, we head to the 6th, 4-1. Aberdeen coming up, they have the lead.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County. And hood and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you.
It matters.
Yep, free passes will come back to bite you.
Cade Matthews leading things off. He'll take strike 1 at the knees. Low for ball 1. It's a bit inside, too. 1-1 the count.
As that late breaker started off in the middle and broke out of the zone there.
Here's the 1-1. That's a fly ball headed out there to left field. That's going to be up for Silas Hoff. He'll throw it in, and there's a leadoff double.
Nice throw back into the field, into the infield.
Good strong hit over his head. Now will hold him a second.
He sure did, yeah. Okay, and now up is number 17, the first baseman, Mylan Bruner. And Mylan is 0 for 2, has grounded out to the shortstop twice.
So runner at second base for the Bobcats, nobody out. Here's first pitch, Bruner shows bunt. He'll bunt it right back to Jensen. He'll throw it over to Winans and he'll get the out there. But on the play, Matthews heads to third base.
Bunt and then had to backpedal, get back to the bag, and then once he got the throw, he had to find it with his feet there. Good job of getting the out.
Now up is the designated hitter, number 22, Chad Fretz. He is 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman.
And he hit one up the middle, drop into center field for a base hit. Here comes Matthews in to score, making it 5-1.
That was a solid hit, and give him an RBI.
So Fretz is on first base, 1 in, 1 out.
And now up is Greg Edwards. Greg is 1 for 2, had a single in the second.
First pitch to Edwards. It's going to be a line drive, actually a ground ball. Turnbull will throw to first 1, throw to second for 1, throw to first. A little late, and that's 2 out.
Beautiful play again by Turnbull.
Good job of getting in the hole and then setting his feet and getting the throwing a strike to second base.
And now up is Bubba Jones. And Bubba Jones is 1 for 3, has a single, grounded out to the second baseman twice.
Runner goes after the strike, throw to
Got
second.
him.
They got him. They got him. Good throw. And that'll do it for the Bobcats here in their half of the sixth. They get 1. Way to the bottom of the frame. It's 5-2. Shelton coming up.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. And Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
And we're back for the bottom of the sixth inning of play, 5-1 Aberdeen.
That was a good, strong throw by Drew, and it was right on the money down there at second base to make that tag for the final out of the top half. That'd be in the lineup now for Michael Carlson.
Okay.
And Hill is still on the hill. Mason Hill still on the hill for her. I'll see what his pitch count here is in a minute. It's
1 run on 2 hits. There's 1 person left on base. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Yeah, I don't think he was technically left on us because he got thrown out.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, and no errors.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hill has 69 pitches thrown so far in this ball game. Bottom of the sixth.
Okay, and now up.
Gunnar Jensen.
Yep.
The first pitch to him. Gonna be low, ball 1.
Currently your pitcher for the Highclimbers.
Next pitch on the way. Still outside and away. Ball 2.
Gunnar's a strong kid. If he makes contact, he can put a little charge into it and maybe get some extra bases here and get something started.
Next pitch on the way. That's a strike on the inside. 3-1.
Not the pitch he wanted. He was taking the whole way, but he would probably.
3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Oh, that is a walk for Gunnar Jensen. Interesting. That was like a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, it did.
And now up is the left fielder, number 27, Silas Hoff. And Silas
So runner at first. And Hoff will step in, wait for the first pitch to him. For Mason Hill. Throw over to first. And Jensen's back safely. Just checking to make sure they didn't put a courtesy runner out there.
For Silas to get into one, he hits it hard when he squares it up.
Gunner takes his lead at first. Pitch to the plate. Going to be inside for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 on. Nobody out for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the 6th inning of play. 5-1, Aberdeen with the lead. Shelton at bat.
Need some base runners.
Here's a pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw is a little offline, but they think they got him. Oh, they did not. Gunner just slides in, avoids the tag.
Yeah, the throw was a little off to
the bag. The second baseman had to go a long ways to make the tag, and Gunner was able to beat it.
So 2 balls to Silas Hoff. That one's hit. It looks like it's going foul up third, first base line. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Silas Hoff. Gunnar Jensen's second base. Likes to remind me.
Yes.
There's pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. 2-2 the count to Hoff.
Yeah, Silas disappointed he didn't offer it.
Here's the 2-2. Got some in that one. It's headed down in there, up against the corner, actually, in left field. Gunner rounds third, heads to home for the score, and there's an RBI double for Silas Hoff. Making it fine.
stand-up double and an RBI for Silas Hoff.
Yep, that's that strength that he has, and he just did a nice job of driving that down the left field line, pick up that run, and standing up at second base with a nice double.
Yeah, you called it pretty well there. Good job. Is the first baseman, number 7, Jacob Jacoby, and Jacob is 1 for 2, but boy, he had a home run.
Yep.
A big hit. First run for the Highclimbers in this game.
Little meeting at the mound for Aberdeen. Mason Hill stays in there. He's 79 pitches coming to this at-bat. 1 in, 1 on, and nobody out for the Highclimbers. His first pitch to Jacoby. Takes strike 1. Jacob thought about it. Held up.
Yep, little curveball at the top. Tough one to go after.
Silas Hoff over at second base. Here's the 0-1, a swing and a miss by Jacoby. 0-2. Notice I put on my coat.
Yeah.
Sun went down.
Sun went behind a cloud and it gets a little chilly.
A little chilly. I was resisting for quite a while. Little ground ball to first base off his glove. Underhands it over to pitcher catching on the play. However, Huff makes his way to third base, and that's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
That was a good coverage.
Executing that play, it was off the heel of his glove, but again, it just didn't squirt far enough away for the runner to be safe at first.
Here's Cam Winans stepping in with a 1 out and 1 on, runner at third.
Yeah, and he's 0 for 2.
First pitch to Winans. Low and inside.
Grounded out to the shortstop in the second and struck out in the fourth.
Here's the next pitch on the way. Outside, 1-1 to Cam Winans. Getting 1 in, 1 out, 1 on. Silas Hoff at third base. Cam Winans the batter. He's a 1-1 count. Way outside, ball 2.
Good take all the way by Cam right there. He recognized that being out of the zone early and works a favorable count.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. 5-2 ball game. Pitch on the way to Winans. Swings, he fouls that one over the screen. Makes it 2-2. Steps back in, waits for the 2-2 from Hill. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Is 0 for 2, flow down twice to right field.
So 2 down, 1 on. Pitch on the way, and there's a little squibbler that gets bobbled out there by the shortstop. And a run will come in to score as Hoff comes in. And that makes it 5-3.
Yeah, give Daniel Crossan the RBI on that single, and he scored Silas Hoff. Number 2, the third baseman, Ryan Brady, and Ryan is 0 for 2.
First pitch to Brady's fouled off. It's Crossan and taken off. He's got to go take that long trip back, doesn't he?
Yep.
So 2 out, 1 on, 2 in for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 6th, making it 5-3. Ryan Brady steps back in, waits for the 0-1 from Mason Hill. Pitch on the way. Ground ball over to third base. Glove there, throw across to get the out. And that will do it for the Highclimbers here in their half of the 6th. But they leave 1. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Everywhere we look, in every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
And we're back here at Highclimber Field, top of the 7th, 5-3 Aberdeen with the lead, and the Bobcats are coming up. Waiting for Jerry to get to something here.
And leading off here will be Bubba Jones here in the top of the 7th.
Pitch on the way to Jones.
Is 1 for 4, has scored 1 run, has a single.
Gotta fix your ears so you can hear. Can you hear better now?
Huh? It's all the hats, Paul.
Yeah, sure. Here's next pitch is ball 3 to Bubba Jones. Get her scoreboard up here. 3 balls, no strikes to Bubba Jones, leadoff batter for Aberdeen here in the top of the 7th. Here's our score. Bobcats with the lead. And at bat, pitch on the way. There's a strike. We're gonna Jensen. Here's the next pitch on the way. And that's going to be a leadoff walk for Aberdeen. So many times has Bubba been on here?
Bubba's been on twice.
No. So Mason Hill will be coming up, and there's going to be a meeting at the mound here with Gunnar Jensen.
Yeah, and Mason Hill is 0 for 1. Going to score twice.
Looks like Mason Erler coming in to pitch.
Yeah, so we have a new pitcher as Mason Erler is going to take over for Gunnar Jensen. one on and nobody out in the top of the 7th. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
So Erler takes over here in the top of the 7th inning for the Highclimbers, trailing the Aberdeen Bobcats 5-3. With Bubba Jones over at second base. Or sorry, second base. Why am I getting this wrong, guys?
That's first base.
That's first base. Yeah. I know that. The guys over there is at first base. The thing in the middle is the second base. And the one over there is, I don't know, I have this in my mind. But anyways, nobody out, one on. How's that?
Yep. Mason Erler is now the hurler.
I've been waiting to say that for a while, haven't you?
Yeah. He's a and does a good job of mixing it up, and he's a lefty, and so they get a different look. And Mason doesn't throw overly hard, but he's good with location and has nice little action.
And Mason Hill trying to advance the runner over to second base. Playing a little small ball.
Yeah, ball 1. Pitch again shows bunt. It's outside ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. 1 on over at first base. I got it right that time.
Yeah.
That's Bubba Jones. Nobody out for the Bobcats here. Erler staring at first. He's going to go with the plate. Another bunt shown outside. Ball 3 to Mason Hill. We're in Mason. A lot of Masons.
That's Mason Web TV.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of Masons involved here at this moment. So 3-0 for Mason Hill. It's going to be a walk. So runners now for the Bobcats at first and second. Nobody out.
And that's the second walk given up in this inning. Is number 99, Aiden Baker. Aiden had a triple back in the 5th inning and has been hit by a pitch.
Fouled off the first pitch to him over the mini dome. I often wonder where those balls go when they head over the mini dome. If anybody ever finds them.
I think they put a ladder up and collect them after the game.
Here's a pitch on the way. Inside, and Jones is at second. For the Bobcats, they're leading 5-3. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss by Baker. 1-2.
Little off-speed pitch had him way out in front.
I like his shoes. Very patriotic. Just noticed that. I don't know why I went. Here's a pitch on the way. That one gets away from Helser, so runners are going to advance to second and third, respectively.
Now we got 2 runners in scoring position for the Bobcats on that wild pitch.
So 2-2 the count to Aiden Baker. Jerry make a play in any of these things. Here's the 2-2. Jerry, you can't talk. You can't talk to the crowd here. You're automatic. Here's the 2-2 to Baker. Another foul off. That one going to the dugout. I'm not going to go there, Jerry. So I'll have to have a talk with Helen.
Yeah.
So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Aiden Baker. Away from Erler, he hit him, and that'll load the bases. Seems like we've been here before with the bases loaded on a hit bat.
Yeah.
Hit batter.
Yep.
batter. Sam Schreiber is up, the catcher, number 8. And Sam is 1 for 3, had a single back in the first.
I guess trying to cut that run at the plate, not get the run at the plate.
Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and miss there. It's a pop-up, and that's not playable. The batter, by the way, is Donovan Hedgepeth.
Yeah, number 44, your left fielder. He is 0 for 2.
To Hedgepeth.
Yep.
Runner got a great jump at second base.
Yeah.
He's got a good. He got Mason's timing down pretty well, and he got a great break on that. Lucky that he fell.
He's going to be dropping in there to center field for a base hit. Here comes one run around third, heading into score. It's going to be Baker coming around for second run. Is Schreiber, and that's a 2-run double there. With 1 out.
Yeah, Jacob Jacoby tried to lay out, make that play, but it snuck by him, and that's people can keep on running.
Gabe Matthews is up, and
Inside.
Gabe is 1 for 3, has a double, and has scored a run.
I'll think say that they hit him with that pitch. So Matthews will head to first base. So runners on first and second for the Bobcats. Got 3 runs here.
And now up is Mylan Bruner, and Mylan is 0 for 3.
Swings another ground ball out of the reach, Turnbow into left field. Hedgepeth comes around third. He's going to end up on third base. Is going to be, who is that?
Matthews.
Matthews, yes. And that's another run that came in. Makes it 9-3. Out.
Okay, and now up for the Bobcats will be the Frets. And Chad is 1 for 2, has a single back in the 6th inning, and was hit by a pitch in the 4th.
Short little meeting of the mound with the infield.
Bobcats have been hit by the pitch 7 times.
9-3 is their score. Throw over to first, runner goes. And they're going to let it go to second base as the runners were at the corners. And now we have 2 runners in scoring position for the Bobcats. Pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. These teams will play 3 times this season. By Frets, 1-1. Bruner at second, Matthews at third. Just pitch on the So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 4 in for the Bobcats here. Top of the 7th. 9-3 is our score. Only 1 out. Strike 3 is called, and that's out number 2 for Aberdeen.
And now up is number 7, Greg Edwards, the second baseman. Greg is 1 for 3. Had a single back in the 2nd, and has grounded out to the shortstop and flew out to the shortstop.
First pitch to Edwards is fouled off. Again, runners at second and third for Aberdeen. Bruner's at second, Matthews is at third. Escape Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Boy, that rattled a few things. Yake foul off. Greg Edwards is at bat. 9-3 is our score. Runner's going to go. They get him. Nope, the score comes in as Matthews scores, making it 10-3. Also on the play, Bruner makes his way to third base. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the inning, for Bobcats in the inning, but they do get 5. They lead 10-3. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you can. And phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Save time and save trees by signing up for Smart Hub and go. Easy to check your account online or in the Smart Hub app. Check your billing history and your power usage to compare with the weather or changes in your power usage habits. Save a lot of stamps and printing with online bill pay. Last year, we saved more than $51,000 when customers went paperless. Learn more at pud3.org/paperless.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 7th inning. 10-3 Aberdeen. Shelton coming up here. But last chance for the Climbers here. They got to get some base runners. Looks like Easton Wagner's going to lead things off.
Yep.
Mason Hill still on the mound for the Bobcats. Gonna finish this game, maybe?
Well, if he can get through these first, hesitate to come get him out. He's pitched well today.
Your first pitch, and it's a swing, and a base hit for Easton Wagner. For Shelton. Zane Hardy coming up.
Yeah, and Zane is 1 for 2.
I got him 1 for 1 with that sacrifice bunt.
Okay.
There's a pitch on the way. Fastball high.
1 for
1.
1. Okay.
We're going to go through this argument. Yeah. I want to leave it to you guys to figure out. Pitch on the way. As a foul off the first base line. 1-1 the count to Zane Harding.
What'd you have him for in the third?
Count against his batting.
Exactly.
average.
Okay. Thank you.
Wagner over at first base. Pitch on the way. Outside and away. 2 balls, 1 strike.
So he is 1 for 1.
In place.
We got to get it accurate.
Pitch on the way. Swing and then fly ball. That's going to drop in for another base hit over there in left field. So the Highclimbers have runners at first and second. With nobody out. 10-3 ball game.
Yeah, here comes the manager to come get him. Just like I saw, just like I thought, they're going to give him a down. But when you get this deep in the game and batters have had multiple opportunities to see the pitches coming out of his hand, they start getting an edge, and it's the right move to pull him right here.
Yeah, 95 pitches.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Didn't show any signs of slowing down, but these first two hitters, bottom lineup. They're your 8 and 9 guy. They both got singles to get this inning off, and that's exactly what's got heck of a job right there.
Let's see here. Tice Green will be coming in as pitcher. If I'm reading that right. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, number 11. Did pitch against Ephrata on the 21st. 2 innings, 3 runs, 2 hits, a walk, a strikeout, and he faced 10 batters. So he'll go through his warm-ups here. We're in the bottom of the 7th, 10-3. Aberdeen with the lead, and the Highclimbers are at bat with 2 on. We'll be right back.
Love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you. Customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2480.
Life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and more nicotine to feel good. And when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Prevention Coalition.
And the new pitcher takes over. 2 on, nobody out. Carl Turnbow will for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3, 2 singles.
Here's first pitch to Turnbow. In there for strike 1.
Yep, little curveball to start him off. Coming right. Arm action.
Easton Wagner at second. Zane Hardy at first for the Highclimbers. Carl Turnbow, the batter. He's got 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's in the dirt.
A little too much snap on that one. Bounce it up there.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 on. Climbers here, bottom of the 7th, trailing 10-3. Pitch on the way. Still a bit low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ehler on deck.
So here's the 2-1 from Green. It's in there for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Carl Turnbow. Here's the, well, boy, the Highclimbers have the bases loaded here with nobody out.
Base runners are premium right now. Get on any way you can.
So the bases are loaded for the Highclimbers, nobody out.
And now up is Mason Ehler. And Mason scored, had a steal, and had a walk back in the 6th.
Takes strike 1. This Eller. Nobody out for Shelton here. There's a pitch on the way. Low. Ball 1. 1-1 to count to Eller. Pitch on the way. Little ground ball. Glove there by the third baseman. He'll step on the bag, throw to first, and it's offline. Wagner comes in to score. Turnbow ends up at third base.
Yeah, that's going to be a fielder's choice. Mason Erler's going to reach base on the fielder's choice with the put out at third base, 5 unassisted.
So 1 away and 1 in.
And now up is Silas Hoff, the left fielder. And Silas had a double back in the 6th. He is 1 for 3, has an RBI.
Arctics, strike 1.
I've been rooting for these guys since they were little guys. It's hard not to be yelling out to them as I'm sitting.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Turnbow's at third, and Eller's at first. Silas Hoff is the batter for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. Little ground ball back to third base. Glove there, throw to second for 1. high on the other one. Turnbow comes in to score. And try to get the Hoff at first base, but he slides back in. Of 2 away, and another one comes in, makes it 10-5.
And now up is number 7, Jacob Jacoby. And Jacob is 1 for 3.
Okay. Ball 1. That did count, right? That run did come in and score?
Run did score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 outs, 2 in now.
Well, they just changed it. Good.
There's a swing and a foul over the top of the screen here. 1-1 to count to Jacob Jacoby. Silas Hoff at first base. Now.
Silas has good speed at first.
Swing and a ground ball back to the pitcher. Green gloves it, throws it over to first, and that's the ball game. They take the win here, Evergreen Conference win, 10-5. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed, they're forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit. When it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. To be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Well, it's a final here at Highclimber Field, 10-5. The final score of the Aberdeen Bobcats get, the Evergreen Conference win of the season, and they win the first one of 3 with the Highclimbers, although they do spread them out a little bit. They'll play again tomorrow, weather permitting, in Aberdeen. Jerry's working on the book there. Oh, you're ready to go? Well, Andy, before we get to Jerry, what do you have to say here?
Well, I mean, the Mason Hill for the Bobcats, he pitched a heck of a game today, and string multiple hits together, which is a bit of a problem for trying to score runs. But the two big differences in the game, 7 hit by pitch by the Highclimbers, putting Aberdeen on base in that fashion, and then they stole home twice today, and that's tough. I mean, the guys are getting a great job. They did a good job. The Bobcats did their homework, and they got the timing of the pitcher's delivery, and there wasn't a whole lot of communication from the Highclimbers when those runners were making their break. It's easy for the pitcher to step off and then throw the ball to the plate, but those are plays that shouldn't be allowed. I mean, it should be allowed, but you shouldn't allow them to happen, I guess.
The line on Mason Hill on the mound, 6 innings, 4 earned runs, 5 pitches, which is pretty good. Jerry, what do you have over there?
Well, I do agree with Andy that the two big differences were the hit batsman and the 2 steals to home. Now, it's diving for it, but that's something that that comes with practice and learning. Now, let me break this down. Carl Turnbull was 2 for 3. Michael Carlson was 0 for 3. Silas Hoff was 1 for 4, had a double. Jacob Jacoby was 1 for 4, had a home run. Cam Winans was 0 for 3. Daniel Crossan was 1 for 3. Ryan Brady was 0 for 3. Easton Wagner was 2 for 3. And Zane Harding was 2 for 2, because you brought it to my attention about that sacrifice fly. Thank you. So the hits were pretty well the same. Airless ball. The Highclimbers, of course, left 5 on. Now, the last thing I want to mention is the Bobcats. Bubba Jones was 1 for 3. Aiden Baker was 1 for 1. He had a triple, and he was hit 3 times by a pitch. And Sam Schreiber was 1 for 4. Had Danny Hedgkiff was 1 for 3 at a double. Gabe Matthews was 1 for 3, had a double. Mylan Bruner was 1 for 4, had a single. Chad Fretz was 1 for 2, had a single. And Greg Edwards was 1 for 3, had a single. That's it.
Okay. I'm just making some additions here. For every run scored and strikeout during this game, Mason Web TV is donating funds to area food banks. So far this season, we have $97 already coming into this game, ready to donate. This game, we add $22 to that, $23. $22. No, $25. I got to look at my notes properly. $25 to that total, and that'll go to Saints Pantry. These two teams, as I mentioned, will play tomorrow, this time supposedly in Aberdeen, weather permitting, but we're looking off in the distance, and that cloud doesn't look very friendly, and that's today. But go ahead, Jerry.
Is the field in Aberdeen artificial, or is it?
They could potentially move it back here. We'll have to wait if they don't cancel it out for another day, push it out a day, because I think Thursday looks pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So. But that's not our decision. It's those athletic
right.
teams.
But we've had that happen a few times because there were nice fields.
Now, our next broadcast is tomorrow, which they probably will.
I think so, yeah. It would have to be pretty miserable.
Well, they can't get, I can get into that. It could be pretty miserable sitting under the tent, Jerry, but that's all right.
I remember one time it was raining so hard that I was protecting my scorebook.
Well, I do tend to push you to the edge.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
In the tent. Andy will be nice and protected in the middle.
I'm just going to ride cowboy. I'm going to take the cowboy seat.
All right. Anything else to add, guys?
No.
All right. That'll do it for us here at Highclimber Field. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Andy Conklin for the help with today's broadcast. Final score again, Shelton falls to Aberdeen 10-5. We'll talk to you tomorrow. You have been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.